Hey, what's up you guys? Fans Reviews here with a review of the biggest movie of the year, or arguably the biggest movie of this decade, James Cameron's Avatar. Now, you may consider this sort of a biased review since I'm such a huge Avatar fan and supporter, but there's no denying the fact that whether you have been following the film for years, you cannot deny that this is a big, epic, and altogether revolutionary film. If you don't know by now, this film has been cooking in Cameron's brain for 14 years. I'm going to skip that whole story because, well, everybody knows, of course, by now, the big system Cameron and team created for the whole film. But boy, oh boy, do those 14 years really pay off. The story centers around Jake Sully, a paraplegic war veteran in year 2154. He is offered to get drafted into the Avatar program after his brother dies. Jake's DNA is the only possible match to his brother. Jake is shipped to the beautiful world of Pandora to start the program. When first arriving, he meets the woman in charge of the program, Dr. Grace Augustine, played by the wonderful Miss Weaver. Jake is then later asked by Colonel Kortrich, the head macho man of the Marines, to learn from the inside of the humanoid race, the Na'vi. By doing this, Jake will help the human corporation mine the mineral unobtainium that lies at Pandora's surface.
This little gray rock sells for 20 million a kilo.
But while Jake gets lost in the woods of Pandora, a fellow native woman named Neytiri saves him from his death. From there, Jake joins her clan and learns from the inside. But while doing this, Jake ends up falling for Neytiri and the whole Na'vi culture. This all leads to, of course, a spectacular finale. Let's start off with reviewing the acting in the film. It's, well, flat out fantastic, starting with the main character, Jake, played by Sam Worthington. Worthington's acting shines through his CG character and truly makes you believe in his happiness of being able to walk again and live life in a whole different perspective. And of course, Zoe Saldana, who plays Neytiri, is outstanding, making you believe she is nothing but a Na'vi. You truly buy the fact she knows her culture and language like no other. The supporter roles aren't dull at all. Sigourney Weaver as the doctor in charge totally convinces you she loves the world of Pandora and its culture. And Stephen Lang, as the villain, Kortrich, plays the whole I don't give a shit act to a T. But beyond that, he's a total badass that makes you believe he has been hating Na'vi for a very long time. Now, of course, much of the characters are motion capture animation. And to answer the question, yes, this is the next step in special effects. Each character, plant, and detail of Pandora is swamped with immaculate detail, totally absorbing you, making you truly feel like you're on another planet. I promise you, you have never seen anything like this. There are certain shots that I don't want to spoil that will have you in awestruck amazement. Weta Digital has really outdone themselves here.
Outstanding.
There's been many complaints about the story being unoriginal, it seeming like Dances with Wolves, and so forth. But the beauty of Cameron's writing, much like Titanic, is that he's able to take a conventional story and somehow make it into something we have never seen before. His writing is so fantastic here, truly giving you a strong connection to the characters and really convinces you of Jake's and Neytiri's romance. Cameron's direction is not short here either. Each shot is a winner, giving almost too much to look at in every shot. Each scene is directed in rich detail. I promise you, you will believe the story. And also, the fact that Cameron had a language created by a UCLA professor just for the Na'vi is just badass. So what you get with Avatar is an epic movie of the likes we haven't seen since the original Star Wars. The film has revolutionary effects, good character, fantastic music, and a flowing story. And the 3D in the film is used perfectly, being used as a service to immerse you. This is just a smart film for the masses, consisting of action, character, and romance. If anything is negative about the film, it is the fact that even at a running time of 2 hours and 45 minutes, that it still felt short in certain areas of the film. Some things seem cut quickly, such as the final battle sequence, but even that sequence is breathtaking. But what can I say? The film has so many positives you forget about its one negative. You must see this film.
That they can take whatever they want, but we will send them a message. That this is our land!
Coming from the guy who dressed up as an avatar 2 months prior to its release, what do you think I'm going to give it? I'm going to give it a 4 out of 4. This has been a Fans Reviews. Tune in for new reviews of movies, toys, and games coming up soon. Thank you very much.